Hello everyone, we are here with another major bracket round of 32 match. Illinois versus Stateless A. Well, I guess Illinois A versus Stateless because they're the ones without a B team. Everyone's in the lobby and it looks like we just finished rolls with Illinois rolling 96 and they're gonna take that one pretty handily. Never mind! 100 points from Stateless. That is a crazy roll. That is a funny way to start the match. Looks like Stateless will be choosing the pick or ban order. And they're gonna want first ban here. I assume Illinois will take first pick. That tends to be how it goes. But they will want second pick. Okay. Well, let's see what we're doing ban-wise. For Stateless, I wouldn't be surprised to see an easy ban. But maybe they don't need to if they practice the easy since it's really simple this week. Both of these teams are pretty good on most skill sets. They're both very strong, like all-rounder teams, so they could really hit hard on any pick. Stateless, I think, will lean a little more into tapping. But it's hard to say for certain. And we'll see a Hard Rock 2 ban here. The ban order is ABBA, so I believe we'll see Illinois banning 2 maps here. For Illinois, maybe some of the tapping maps could be banned out. DT2, Nomad 2, Nomad 5. Stateless looked really strong on those in the qualifiers. But again, it's hard to say on the low SR maps or pools because every map kind of becomes a consistency map. We're going to see a flex ban. Maybe tapping for their second ban, or maybe I'm just completely wrong about everything today. Oh, and I just realized Flex is the song that's playing right now, and we will not be seeing this map. How tragic. It's going to be a hidden 2 ban from Illinois. And for Stateless's last ban, I better not speak. I've just been wrong about everything so far. With my luck, they'll ban tapping. Running down the clock here on these bans. Taking their time to think about it. Make sure they don't make a wrong decision. And it will be DT3, which is the song we are now listening to after the flex ended. So both of those songs banned out. And now it's going to be Illinois with the first pick. Oh wait, no. They chose second pick. It'll be Stateless with the first pick and first ban. So we'll get to see right away what strategy Stateless has been cooking up. It'll be the easy one. So, like, sometimes you're just wrong about everything and you just don't know what you're talking about at all as a caster. And you say they're going to ban easy one, then they first pick it. And, yeah, that's just how it goes. You just got to be ready to accept that fact. This could be a map where whichever team practiced more will just get the point. Because it's not long, so it's really easy to just practice and memorize the map. And if you're a little more consistent on it than the other team, you'll be able to take it. Both of the teams are pretty evenly matched on easy as well, I would say, so it might really come down to practice. I think we'll definitely see... I actually don't know. DVD on the side of Illinois. Bonflow on the side of Stateless. Looks like Parrot is also coming in here for Stateless. And for Illinois, we've got Flamenco. I saw Mega Kirim in the lobby, but he's not in here anymore. Okay, it will be Flamenco, Luxile, and Mega Kirim. And somehow Parrot is on 2 slots on the Stateless lobby, but that is not actually right. He will not be playing twice, don't worry. They're just waiting on their 3rd player, and then it'll update, I'm sure. It will be Lily coming in here for Stateless as the 3rd player. Alright, looks like we're getting into the map. It still says Parrot twice, so I'm going to hit the panic button and see if that helps. Oh, it may be capturing the client twice. Here, I'll fix it. There we go. Now we see the right players. That's my bad. Everyone looks practice on the map so far. Parrot and Luxil are the only ones who have dropped any ACK. There is a slight ACK advantage on the side of Illinois. And like I said, the map is really short. We're already halfway done. And it's still full FCs in the lobby. If it comes down to an ACK battle, which it very well might, Oh, Flamenco just hit 250s there, it looks like. So dropped a lot of AC, and it's going to swing ever so slightly over to Stateless. A quarter of the map left, and it's still 6 FCs. Parrot and Flamenco go down. Okay, AC is in the side of Illinois, but Mega QM finds a break, so it's going to quickly go over to Stateless. And the map is just about over, so barring a catastrophe, it looks like Stateless will take their first pick by 60,000. Which, on an easy map, is more like 120,000, but like, that's still pretty close. Alright, well, Stateless starting out with what they want, winning their own pick, not giving up a breakpoint too early. And now we will see what Illinois has cooking up for us on their first pick. It's a little hard to say what these teams will pick into each other because they're pretty evenly matched on most things. And another thing about these teams is they're both pretty good at most things. They don't have necessarily huge standout performances, at least from qualifiers, that make it like clearing away what their best maps are. So it's really going to come down to, especially on low SR, which maps the teams feel more comfy on and which maps they think they can consistently do well on.
3, 2, 1, go.
It's going to be a Nomad 3 pick from Illinois. I assume maybe Luxul Flamenco back in for Illinois. I think Lily probably stays in for Stateless. Maybe Parrot comes back in as well. But most of the players on both these teams can probably play, like, all the maps in the pool. It's another short map with only 2 minutes and 15 seconds of drain time. The pool overall is actually pretty short this round. Yeah, it looks like we're having Luxul and Flamenco for Illinois, alright? And DVD is going to be the third player on that side. Meanwhile, Stateless is bringing in Lily, Hazel, and I don't really know how to say that name. Pox Leperson. That has to be how you say it. Pox Leperson. The GOAT themselves. And looks like players are saying good luck, so we're going to be getting into the map here. It's going to be a pretty normal No-Mod 3. Some people have been saying it's a weird No-Mod 3, but it's not too crazy in my opinion. Luxul found an early break, but it probably won't matter all that much. There's a very low chance we see a 3-way FC from Stateless, so Luxel will be able to definitely pick up the pace here. But with DVD fighting a miss, it means 3 full combos on Stateless and only 1 on Illinois. Not the exact start you would want for your own pick. And we're a third of the way through the map, and Luxel finds another break. It's falling apart for Illinois. Flamenco is holding on. The gap isn't too big. Hazel and DVD are going to trade. That's probably better for Illinois just because Hazel had a little more combo, but it's not that much better. The score lead is actually still steadily climbing for Stateless because they have the 2 FCs to Illinois' 1. Hazel's going to go down again. But there's still just combo advantage on Stateless. And Pox Leperson is going to find a break. Hazel following up shortly after. Luxel traded Hazel, so it's now just 1 FC to 1. Lily versus Flamenco. But DVD has built up some supporting combo for Illinois, so that score lead is shrinking. And there's a quarter of the map left. It should be enough to go over if combos stay as is. But Flamenco's going to find a break, which is terrible for Illinois. Especially with Lily holding on to the FC. And 98.5 ACK, look at that. Flamenco had even better ACK, but score's going to be so capped because of that break. And there's just not enough map left. I think this is definitely going over to Stateless. Yeah. Another point for Stateless. This time a break point. And it's Illinois' first pick of the match. It's not the end of the world. Sometimes that happens. There's plenty of maps left for Illinois to get their picks back. But Stateless is coming out swinging here. They're going to be able to pick another map that they feel confident on. And hopefully bring it up to 3-0 for their team. I've been trying to make predictions on the picks, but I've just been wrong about literally everything. So it's making me not even want to say my guess here. But I still think Stateless is likely to lean into tapping. They can definitely be a strong tapping team. And they outperformed Illinois in quals on a lot of those maps. So Nomad 2, Nomad 5, DT2. It seems to me it's right up their alley. Okay, it's gonna be Nomad 4. That's like kind of tapping. There's some streams in there. Like this map's got some streams. It's kind of tapping. Not really. It is a mechanics consistency map. We're definitely going to see Lily stay in for Stateless. Illinois, I'm guessing Luxel, Mega Kiram stay in. Maybe Flamenco. Maybe it's the same Nomad 3 roster. And then looks like Stateless has Parrot and Spiff in. That makes sense to me, so I believe that will probably be their roster on this as well. We actually see 2 new players on Illinois. We see Jack Song H. Wait, J Jack Song H. Jade? Yeah, Jade. Wait. Yeah. And we see Top Yepnop. So we're gonna see these brand new faces that I don't think have played a map yet. They didn't play the first two. And we're gonna see Flamenco stay in for Illinois. And looks like we're getting into it here. It's another short map. It's 2 minutes. And consistency is the name of the game on this map. There's no... From what I remember, there's not any crazy difficult patterns, so it's just kind of testing your mechanics for 2 minutes straight. Flamenco's going to find an early break there. Might not matter too much, but we are almost a quarter of the way through the map already. And J-Jack is going to find a break there as well. Another rough start for Illinois. Spiff did trade it, so it's not the end of the world. But Top Yop is going to go down there as well, so there's no FCs left on Illinois, and Stateless still has 2 in Parrot and Lily. If you look at Parrot's cursor movement, you can tell he's practiced this map. He's actually super comfortable, and his AC is 97.27 when you see it. Beautiful. This is actually what you love to see. Lily Parrot carry. But half of the map is left, and J-Jack and Flamenco are building up some combos, so there is a potential for a comeback. Top Yop and J-Jack are going to go down there. It's looking pretty rough for Illinois. 400,000 score lead on the side of Stateless. And now Spiff is matching Illinois' highest combo. And Stateless still has their 2 FCs. So that score lead is ballooning to 650,000. It's going to go much higher than that if Parrot and Lily hold. Top Yop finds another break. It's just a beautiful performance from Stateless, honestly. 830,000 and growing still. We're going to see actually close to like a million score gap. Yeah, 960,000 score lead. That is a decisive point for Stateless. That definitely the right pick on that map. Well played to them. And you don't see terrible scores coming in from Illinois, but like I said, just the consistency, Stateless being able to hold 2 FCs on that is just going to put so much score on the board for them. Stateless is up 3-0. But they have only taken 1 break point. So it's still not the end of the world for Illinois. They just need to win back 1 break point and everything's tied back up. So their next pick here will be pretty important though, because if they give another break point, then Stateless has secured tiebreaker already. And Illinois would need a true reverse sweep. But I'm confident in them to win their next pick. If I were Illinois, I don't really know what I'd do, because I'm not Illinois, so it's actually hard to say. But Hidden 1 is up. That could be a good map for them. But instead it's going to be No Mod 5. They're going to be picking the tapping. This is just like your standard tapping map. 240 BPM. But as it is lower SR, there's no crazy long bursts. Like, what's the longest? Like 9 notes? This one could very easily come down to an act battle between the teams. We're definitely going to see Lily stay in for Stateless. I think Parrot will stay as well. And it looks like they brought Hazel into the lobby. Meanwhile, Illinois... Flamenco, I guess, stays in. Looks like Top Yop is staying in. I'm not sure who the third player will be. Probably J-Jack? Oh, actually, I think Mega Kiram. I think Mega Kiram comes in here for sure on Illinois side. Guys, not to be that person, but like, this map is short again. This is a short map. It's under 2 minutes. This pool is just very short. And yeah, we do see Mega Kiram come in for Illinois and Lily come back in for Stateless, so... What is this? It's Lily perma lobby? Is that what we've seen so far? I think Flamenco's also perma lobbied so far. We're getting into it. And there we have it. Yeah, like I said, it could easily come down to an act battle. The tapping isn't too crazy, so it's easy to combo the map. But if you're not good at tapping, you're definitely going to drop act at least, so... Slight act advantage to Illinois in the start. But we're barely into any of the real map, so it's too early to say anything for certain. Flamenco's holding that SS. That's really going to help their team score. Oh no, but Top Yop is going to find the first break. So it's going to swing over to the side of Stateless. I didn't see what happened there, but it swung back over. I think it was just Ack, because all the combos are there on the side of Stateless, but yeah, Lily's Act 93. That's actually letting Illinois maintain the lead even though they dropped combo on one of their players. It is going back to... It's just going back and forth like crazy, I'm not gonna lie. It's on Stateless side right now, but that's gonna change as soon as someone drops because of Lily, and Hazel's Act 2 is dropping. They need to hold these combos, and actually Hazel goes down there, so it's gonna swing over to Stateless, or sorry, to Illinois, I believe. And Top Yaw built back up a combo, so huge combo and act advantage on the side of Illinois. It looks like this pick is going their way as we are closing out the map here. Because it's combo dense and it's a small gap, maybe if they miss, it goes over to Stateless, but it looks secured. It's all but secured. What is Flamenco's act? 99.75? Okay, 6-2, like, we're gonna end with that. That is some beautiful act from Flamenco. And Illinois not repeating their mistake, not mispicking again. They will put themselves on the board with that. A pretty decisive win, too. 160,000 gap. Parrot and Lily had good scores, too. But Lily's act hurt Stateless, and then the combo going down on their third player kind of did them in. But no worries, because Stateless gets the next pick, and now they get a pick into their comfort, and they're actually just going to slam Force Mod right away. Now, just as a reminder, the Force Mod, you cannot have any players on no mod. You still have to have one Hard Rock and one Hidden or Easy, but the third player also has to take a mod. I'm assuming Stateless, Lily will take Hard Rock. Parrot might take Hidden. I'm not sure. Oh, Bonflow might play this with Easy. That's my prediction. I think Bonflow comes in and plays it with Easy. Meanwhile, for Illinois, I'm not sure what like mods these players specialize in. Maybe we see, I think we probably see 2 Hiddens. I'm not sure who takes Hard Rock though on this team, to be honest. I don't think they have anyone who's gonna play Easy though. But like I've seen Bombflow play, and that guy could easily play Easy on this map, so that's what I'm predicting for Stateless. People saying Jay Jackson. Oh, wait, Jay Jackson, not Jay Jack's song. Wait. Oh! He's gonna play Hard Rock is what people in chat are saying. And they're saying DVD is gonna play Hidden, and Flamenco might take a double Hard Rock. That's what people in chat are saying. I don't know if this is true, but your guess is as good as mine. And it looks like Stateless' third player will actually be Spiff here. Not sure what mod. Probably Hidden, if I had to guess. Unless he's a Hard Rock Demon. There's just some Hard Rock Demons on the server, I don't know. Well, we'll see soon enough as players are saying good luck, so we're about to be into the map. There we go. Oh, Parrot's taking Hidden Hard Rock. That's interesting. That's a choice. Let's see if it pays off. And then, yes, Spiff has Hard Rock, and Lily actually went with Hidden. So all my guesses for Stateless were just wrong. Okay, but I was right about Flamenco Hidden. Like, that was my first guess. So we got like 1 out of 6 players, right? Parrot's gonna find an early break there. Not the end of the world for Stateless, but not a great start. Everyone's holding through the first Ki. Yeah, everyone hit all those tricky aim patterns that were in there. So during the next verse, it's kind of a slow section. I don't expect to see anyone drop combo. So because Illinois has a combo advantage, I think the score lead will grow a little bit in their favor. Spiff is holding a beautiful 99% act with Hard Rock. Okay, into the second Ki, and everyone still has their combos. And everyone's nailing the tricky aim patterns again. It's just too easy for these players. Okay, Jay Jackson is gonna go down there. So actually a good combo advantage on the side of Stateless now. Oh no, Parrot's shaking though. The score lead is swinging over though. Stateless is gaining it back. Parrot's act has been growing after his rough start. So that's actually helping Stateless as well. It's 100,000 lead for them now. And we're in the last Ki. Just more tricky aim, but if all these players can hold again. Parrot is shaking like a madman, but he's still hitting all the notes, so that's actually all that's important. And it looks like Stateless is going to take their pick. Parrot does find a break, but it's right at the end, and I don't think it's going to I think it's late enough that it's not going to matter. Stateless will comfortably take this pick. 200,000 score lead. Beautiful performance from Spiff and Lily. Spiff especially. Like, that accuracy is just... You actually love to see it. Illinois got 2 FCs as well, but just slight combo lead on the side of Stateless, even though they probably overall had the AC advantage as well. Stateless has, at the very least, secured tiebreaker. And they will still get one more pick of their own to try and bring it home on. But in the meantime, let's see what Illinois wants to pick here. Illinois did win the Nomad 5 pretty comfortably. I wouldn't be too shocked to see... Maybe I would be too shocked to see DT2. I don't know. It's hard to really say. They're taking their time to deliberate, to think it through. And it is actually going to be hit and one. This is a wonderful map, a wonderful song. And it's Nightcore, but not cut version. So, we have that going for us as well. I think we probably see Flamenco stay in for Illinois, and then Luxol and maybe DBD comes back in. For Stateless, it's like, I think Parrot and Lily stay in, and it looks like Hazel's coming back. Guys, isn't this song just so good? Isn't it just music to your ears? Wait, it's literally music to your ears. That's crazy. I'm expecting Illinois to look pretty comfortable on this map. I think it's probably one of their better maps in the pool. But that's from the outside looking in. Yeah, we see Luxol and Flamenco in the lobby for Illinois. Is it gonna be DVD third? Is he coming back? It is going to be DVD. It only took us 5 maps in. Actually, this is the 6th map, but I'm finally getting my roster predictions right. I'm finally starting to see. And players are saying good luck, so I assume we'll get into the map here shortly. And there we have it. Might need to hit the panic button for Hazel really quick. There we go. Alright. This map is honestly hard to read. During the Ki, it's actually like just a little evil. So I assume we will see some breaks there. But with how most of these players have been playing, like, maybe not. Parrot's going to be the first to go down on that triple. Everyone else holds through the Ki, though. Oh, Parrot and Lily are both gonna find breaks right before the next verse. That's not a great start for Stateless. The map, again, is kind of short. We're halfway done already, and it's 3 FCs to only 1 on Stateless. So Illinois is looking very comfy. Very comfy. And, like, if you look at Flamenco's act, again, this guy is just hitting every note, like, perfectly. Just a stellar performance this match from him. Oh, Hazel has great act too, though. I didn't notice that. Okay, honestly, everyone in this lobby has great act. I don't know, like... I don't know how they do it, but it's happening. Okay, Luxel goes down. Stateless has built up some combos, but like that lead is so big and the map's almost over, so it's not gonna matter. Yeah, this was a very good pick for Illinois. Flamenco is gonna find a break right at the end, so he's actually not gonna get the FC, but that's okay. DVD will in fact get an FC, over 1 million score. And I didn't notice Hazel, but it looks like they slider broke, so that's unlucky. High act from everyone though, especially Lily. Just the one miss is unfortunate, but like, man, what a decisive victory for Illinois. That was a good map for them to play. They're not going down without a fight. However, Stateless does get a pick here, and they haven't given a break point yet. So all they need to do to bring it home right now is continue winning their own picks. I could see a no mod 2 angle for Stateless. It's kind of sleeper though, so maybe they just don't know if it's too gamble. Let's see, what else is up for Stateless? I think no mod 2 would probably be good for them. I'd say no mod 4, but they already picked it, and yeah, there it is. No mod 2, actually. Okay. That's not right. There we go. No mod 2 for Stateless. Okay, for Stateless, I think Lily and Parrot stay in. As for the third player, I don't know. I was going to say maybe Spiff and then Spiff joins, so I should have just said it. But for Illinois, I mean, I think Flamenco stays in. He's been playing so well. Mega Kiram. And it looks like Luxel's in the lobby. That makes sense. So maybe that's the roster right there. Except we see Top Yop come in. So I'm wrong about one player, probably. No Mega Hero. Oh wait, no, there it is. Okay, Luxel's not playing. Alright. We're finally on a long map. This map's almost 4 minutes. And it's pretty stamina intensive. It's like really simple 190 BPM streams the whole way through. But like, you gotta do that for almost 4 minutes. It's a little tricky. This is another map that could very easily come down to an ACK battle. Because it's easy enough to hold combo on, but if you have less stamina, you're going to be dropping ACK towards the end of the map. Or if you're Parrot, you're going to be dropping ACK towards the start of the map. I don't know what's up with that. Just a rough start. He'll shake out the nerves. I believe in that guy. But, like, look how easy this is. Like, look how easy the map is. I think a 6-digit could FC this on their first try. Everyone has full combo going into the first PI, and we're starting to see longer streams now. Parrot is shaking, but luckily the aim is so simple that it doesn't seem to be too big of a problem. Illinois is just going to hold on to that ACK advantage. Oh no, Spiff goes down. Illinois is going to start to grow that score lead pretty big. It looks like Top Yop is shaking a little too. We're in the last third of the map, and it's only an 80,000 point lead, even with Spiff going down. So that'll grow actually quite a bit more during this slow section, but do players drop in the last Ki? That's the question that we're all wondering. And if Illinois drops combo on a couple of their players, it'll swing right back over to Stateless. The map is quite combo dense. It's growing to, it'll almost be 200,000 score lead for Illinois though going into the last Ki. They've built a comfortable margin for themselves. Parrot and Lily have to hold, and someone on Illinois has to go down. So far, everyone's just holding though. No sign of breakage. I think it's going to be Parrot or Top Yop to go down first. Actually, it's going to be Spiff. But if you look at the shake on those players, it's kind of a miracle they're even still FCing. That's going to seal the deal. I think Illinois has held 3 FCs till the end of the map. 400,000 points. Even if Spiff FCs, I think that Illinois just wins off of ACK alone. And they won their breakpoint back. Stateless can rest a little easy knowing they've secured tiebreaker at minimum. But if they don't want it to come to that, then they have to win another breakpoint here. Now, if I was Illinois, what would I pick? I mean, they've won both tapping picks so far, and DT2 is open. However, I would not normally have assumed Illinois would pick that sort of map. So I don't think they'll go with it. But it could be a sleeper option. There is also the Hard Rock 1, but that's low-key just a consistency aim map. I don't know if they're feeling that. It is actually going to be DT2. They've seen how the wind is blowing on the tapping maps, and they say, let's let it keep blowing our way. And they're going to pick that short little map. We see Bonflo in, but looks like he's lobby sitting if you read the live chat. I bet, like, do we just see the same rosters from Nomad 5? That would probably be my guess. Flamenco, Mega Kiram, Top, Yop, Nop on the side of Illinois. Then Parrot, Hazel, and Lily. We see Luxol in for Illinois, but they might not be staying. We already got tricked by that maneuver once before. And by we, I mean myself. Alright, we see the roster start to trickle in. It looks like it will be the same Nomad 5 roster for Illinois. And then 2 of the 3 for Stateless, but Bonflo is still in that 3rd slot. And I don't think he's playing. Wait. Bonflo's playing. I was wrong, it's not Hazel. Bonflo is not just lobby sitting. Alright, let's get into this. I know Illinois has won both of the tapping maps so far, but this one could go either way. Stateless is still good at tapping. Just a slight ACK advantage on the side of Illinois, but top knob goes down. Top, Yop. Top, yeah, whatever. So the score is growing on to the side of Stateless. Flamenco's going to be the second break, so it's 3 FCs to 1. And Stateless is going to be able to grow a comfortable score lead for themselves as long as they hold here. Because after this Ki is going to be a little slower section. And yeah, all 3 players managed to hold through everything. So they have an opportunity here to grow the score lead quite a bit. And there's still a slight ACK advantage on Illinois, but they need the combos to back it up, otherwise it's not going to be meaningful. This part, low-key, very missable, but all the players are holding through it. All 6 are building back up, or are building combo, but then Flamenco goes down right as I say that. Wait, Bonflo traded. So, with a 1/3 of the map left, and Lily goes down right before the last Ki, so it's Parrot versus Mega Kiram. But there's a big score cushion for Stateless. It's shrinking though, look at that. It's already down to 100k. And that's a lot of that is Top Yop's combo that he built back up. I think Stateless needs to see a break from Illinois, otherwise it's gonna switch right back over. And there it goes. And Illinois is showing no signs of breaking. The score lead's growing bigger and bigger. I think it's just their pick. I think they did it. It was close right up until the end, and then Illinois said, we're not going out here. We are going to go to tiebreaker. Took them a moment, but they found their footing in the match. Just in time for winner takes all. Oh, man. If you asked me earlier, I would say I liked Stateless's odds on the tiebreaker because at the start of the match, the first half, they looked way more consistent than Illinois. But now, it seems things are evening back up. Illinois showed they actually do have some consistency with the hidden 1, no mod 2, DT2 points back to back to back. We might see a timeout here for Illinois. I think that's allowed. Yeah, okay. It looks like they're probably going to be taking a timeout. So we just have a little bit of time to kill. Oh, should I ping for tiebreaker? Should I probably do that? That'd be a good idea, right? Alright. It looks like Stateless is going to use their timeout immediately after Illinois ends. So we've actually got a decent amount of time to kill here. So everyone, put your tiebreaker predictions in the chat. Who do you think will take home all the money, all the bread, all the gold? The streets are saying Illinois? Is that how you say it? Illinois? Illinois? I don't know. But that's what the streets are saying. They're saying Illinois is going to take it home. They're not going to let themselves get upset. But like, when I say the streets are saying that, the streets might just be one guy in the live chat. So, take it with a grain of salt. Lemon Life says if they got this far in the comeback, then what's the point of failing it? And you know, that's a good argument. It'd be really sad if Illinois doesn't win at this point. But at the same time, you gotta think, Stateless started off so strong. They're gonna want to bring it home. They're gonna not want all that effort to go to waste. I don't know, it's kind of a coin toss. I could see it going either way easily. But I am seeing a lot of Illinois in chat. So far, that's what everyone said. So, that team, lots of faith behind them. There, someone's saying Stateless, someone's saying it. I don't know how long is left on the timeout timers. I don't know. I wish I could tell you guys. And there are ads, but it's a perfect time for there to be ads because there's timeouts. Like there's no map. And no one can hear me probably. But here I am anyways, speaking through the ad break. Okay, they're saying 10 seconds left. The streets are saying there's 10 seconds left on the timeout timer. The timeout Yeah, the timeout timer. That's a tongue twister if I ever heard one. So we should be getting into it here. Illinois. Yep, Luxall is in the lobby. Okay, it looks like these are the rosters. It's actually just time. It's time to go. Players are saying good luck. We're getting into the map. And it's all on the line here. Man, it really could go either way. I mean, we just got to keep our eyes on Flamenco and Lily. Those two have been so consistent throughout the match. Really carrying their teams over the finish line in a lot of cases. But all of the players have huge potential to put a crazy score up. So we'll have to see who actually does it and who lets the nerves get to them. This map's low-key sleeper for a while. But then the pace starts to gradually pick up, and then it gets kind of tricky out of nowhere. These teams can't keep abusing short maps. The rest of the pool may have been 2 minutes long, but this one's 5 minutes. A grueling 5.7 star mechanics map. And yep, I said that with a straight face. Everyone's holding so far. There's a bit of an act disparity. Oh, Lily's gonna find the first break. There's still plenty of time for her to build her combo back up. But it's gonna put an early advantage on the side of Illinois. Parrot found a break. Oh wait, I didn't see Hazel also broke. Full reset on the side of Stateless. Meanwhile, 3 FCs on the side of Illinois. It's not a great start. That's not a good sign. But we're only a third of the way through the map. The scores are still small. But look how comfy those Illinois players look. The accuracy plus the combo. Oh, and I can't believe I haven't said anything yet. DVD took hidden, and I somehow just didn't notice. Parrot's gonna find another break there. Unfortunate. They really need to hold on to more combo. Luxall will go down on the side of Illinois, so they'll find their first break. They need to see the other two players break. Lily and Hazel are building back up combo though. They can maybe do something with it if Illinois is unable to hold their combo throughout the whole map, but so far the players look rather comfy. And the map is going to get harder from here. Flamenco goes down. Only 1 FC left. Parrot trades the break, but he had much less combo, so it's still going to benefit Stateless here. If Lily and Hazel hold on, then I think they still need to see a break from DVD. Illinois is very comfortably in the lead. 340,000 with only a third of the map left. Luxall's built up a good supporting combo too. The score lead's really not shrinking. In fact, it's actually growing slightly. Oh, I didn't notice. Hazel went down. DVD finally went down, but what's left in the map? Like, just over a fourth? Like, what if Lily holds? Will that do it? I think they still need to see another break at this point, with Hazel's combo going. Parrot has also built up a decent combo here to help pad his score. It's still comfortably in Illinois' favor, but I don't think Stateless has lost hope yet. With Luxel and Flamenco holding on their combo. Oh, Flamenco goes down. So does Hazel. I just don't think there's just definitely not enough map. Even if Luxel breaks now, I think it's very comfortably in Illinois' favor. I have a really hard time seeing it swing over, so I think that they have secured the deal. And even in the hypothetical world, Luxel did not in fact break. It's actually gonna end the map with a solid score of 600,000. And top score looks like it's on DVD. The hidden multiplier really paid off. And Illinois will win the tiebreaker and take the match. And with that, I would like to congratulate Illinois A, Luxel Flamenco, DVD the first, J Jack Song H, Mega Kiram, Top Yop Nip. Congratulations to these players. You've done a phenomenal job in the match. It was a shaky start, I'll admit it. But you did what's important. You brought it home in the end when it mattered most on the tiebreaker map. Very good scores from all these players. Stateless played out of their mind too. You got to give them credit. And they're going to be demons in the lower bracket. You can count on that. So, thank you to everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time with this match. And keep your eyes peeled for future streams. I think there's going to be one in like 10 minutes. So, if you need more stuff to watch today, there are more matches. But, until then, have a great day.